Morning, students. Welcome again to BBA Principles of Management video lectures. We are in Unit 4. Last videos we discussed about recruitment, sources of recruitment, selection process, training and development under staffing function, directing its feature importance under the directing function, controlling also a function also we discussed. In controlling function, we come across with a word called as a motivation. So motivation is a very important factor in day-to-day life. One is motivated with the other. And there are our forefathers, gods, as well as goddesses. They are the motivators us to live better life and improve our quality of life. In the coming to the organizational motivation, the main motivation is integral part of management. The intention of management, the outcome of management is to be work done by others. So to get work done through the others or through the people, motivation is a very important factor. So under motivation, we are discussing about three theories. One is Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Hesberg's theory, and theory X and Y. Okay, now we are going to understand about motivation, and in that motivation, need hierarchy theory explained by Abraham Maslow. So what exactly the motivation is? The process that account for individuals' intensity, direction, and persistence of effort toward attaining a goal. We make a person to proceed with the work for attaining the outcome. We proceed a person or motivating a person or pushing a person and make integrate with the work towards attaining a goal. So the motivation is having that factor in that. Okay. Then Abraham Maslow is the person who gave this need hierarchy theory. And so what Abraham Maslow is going to tell about this theory of human motivation or need hierarchy theory. Human beings are motivated by unsatisfied needs. Exactly. Okay. You at the stage of 10th class or at the stage of 8th class, 6th class, you have a dream to become a billionaire, or you have a dream to move on. You have a dream to move on a high-fi cars, whatever it may be. So for to achieving that goal, which may be satisfied or may not be satisfied, you are forced to work hard in your education and forced to get yourself or motivated yourself to get a good job and fulfilling your dream. So, human beings are motivated by unsatisfied needs to satisfy themselves. And certain lower needs need to be satisfied before higher needs can be satisfied. So, buying a lavish car is your high need itself. So, before that, you cannot, okay, and you cannot be hungry with throughout the life. You may not be okay after 2 year, 1 year if you are hungry with empty stomach and your need not be fulfilled. You may not be there. Okay. So lower needs need to be satisfied before higher needs can be satisfied. Your final need will be there before satisfying that final need, then there are some lower needs also there. So Maslow, there are general types of needs. Maslow is divided the needs. That is physiological needs, safety needs, love, and esteem. So these are the four categories: physiological needs, roti, kapda, or makan; safety needs, wherever you are, you will be safe in your life or in your job; and love, when you seek the others' love and you extend your love and affection to the society; and esteem, you would like to become a prime minister or president, or you will become like a seer, like that. Okay, na? That must be satisfied before a person can act unselfishly. He called these needs as deficiency needs. Exactly. Hungry is a deficiency. As long as we are motivated, Krishna, పెట్టు POM exam అదివా important question. So deficiency needs. So he called these needs the deficiency needs. That need whenever there is a deficiency, to fulfill that deficiency that arises is called as a need. As long as we are motivated to satisfy these cravings, we are moving towards growth, self-actualization. Okay, to fulfill our needs, our journey is with the our journey will be forwarded towards growth as well as self-actualization. Satisfying a need is healthy, while preventing gratification makes us sick or act evilly. Sometimes, okay, when our need is satisfied, we feel very happy, which is healthy, and when the need is not satisfied, then we feel bad and we will go into depression, even though that need may be fulfilled in other way, some other ways. Okay, we will try to fulfill that need in some other ways. So Maslow's need hierarchy. Now we are going to understand about Maslow's need hierarchy theory. So this theory assumes that a person attempts to satisfy the more basic needs before directing behavior toward satisfying upper level needs. A final need is there. To meet or to satisfy that need, a person will be that need to be understand and need to be satisfied his basic needs. Lower order needs must be satisfied before a higher order need begins to control a person's behavior. Exactly. Okay. And in a movie, it is there, I think, or in some other, there is a axe is there, axe, golden axe is there, and food is there. The person is hungry. Which we will prefer? Most probably, food he will prefer, even though that is having a quality one, is a value one itself. Okay, so that's why lower needs to be first satisfied. That's satisfying the lower needs and growing towards moving forward to satisfy the higher needs, that begins the control of person's behavior. A satisfied need ceases to motivate. Overall, the world, employer is there, employee is there. Overall, the world, and there are two categories. One is a employer category, another one is employee category. Government jobs are there, private jobs are there, contract jobs are there, temporary jobs are there, laborers are there. Each and everywhere, you please understand, there is a binding between them. Even government job or private job, okay, there is a binding. What is that binding? Employee will work for employer. Employer will pay money, which helps the employee to satisfy his needs, which is motivating. Employee is motivated to work for employer to satisfy his needs. Leave it about the wage a person who is getting 400 and a salary of a person who is getting a per annum 350 or 400 crores. Both people are work for satisfying their needs. Indirectly, it is a motivation for them. Then Maslow's need hierarchy theory. First need is physiological or survival needs. Okay, you are a CEO of an organization. Your need is fulfilled, but can't you leave your stomach empty? No. Okay, food is basic needs. Roti, kapda or makan are the basic needs. Those are called as physiological needs or survival needs. First man to be survive, then next stage will be there. So even in India itself, there are 40 or 60% of the people are the workforce. They are working for to satisfying their basic needs or physiological needs or survival needs. Okay. Then coming to the next one is safety needs. On the whole, an individual can't satisfy any level unless needs below are satisfied. Okay. First one is basic needs are satisfied, then the person is looking at the safety needs. Okay. Earlier he used to travel on cycle to the factory itself. Now salary is increased and he is getting sufficient money. Now he is planned for moped where it is safe for his health. Okay, so that is safety needs, and he will buy an insurance policy for his safety, and he is also make a good home for the safety that will be compared to the earlier one. So next stage after after fulfilling the physiological needs, roti, kapda or makan, and the individual or employee or a person will look at safety needs. Then another one is love and affection or belongingness needs. Once he is moved to the next level, he will seek the love of his workers and he will extend the love and affection and belongingness to the family members, relatives, and fellow workers and superiors. He is at that stage because he is at a comfortable in two levels. One is a basic needs, another one is a safety needs. Okay, then third level is love and affection and belongingness, and the next one is esteem needs. Now he want to become a union leader, he want to become a corporator, he want to become a contest in MLA, and he needs recognition among the society. Some many people has to name his name, chant his name, and applaud his services, recognize him. So that's why these are called as esteem needs. And the last one is self-actualization needs. Need for self-actualization. A healthy individual's prime motivation. Okay, na? Now this person will be become as a to the last stage of the means now he is a leader itself, and now coming to the self actualization is 100% satisfaction. So look at the physiological needs, those are required to sustain life such as water, food, sleep. Okay, then coming to the safety needs, living in a safe area, medical insurance, job security, financial reserves. These are safety needs. Once the psychological needs are, physiological needs are met, and the attention turns to safety and security in order to be free from the threat of physical and emotional harm. Such needs might be fulfilled by living in safe area, buying a apartment or individual house. Earlier is the first basic need is Makan itself. Okay, na? Safe house is there. Earlier he used to live in an area where there is a he felt is not safe and he moved to some other better place. Medical insurance, job security, financial soundness or financial reserves, and social needs. One person has met the lower level psychological and safety needs. higher level needs are awakened. The first level of higher level needs are social needs, friendship, big parties, and arranging the functions and calling the more people and showing himself that he is a leader and he like that. Okay, belonging to a group itself and their community groups are there, organizational groups are there, and some other groups in NGOs. He will join in that he want to show himself as a um, leader like that, giving and receiving love. These are the social needs. Then self-esteem needs. One person feels a sense of belonging. The need to feel important arises. Esteem needs may be classified as internal or external. Okay, you just imagine the political people, actors. Take the example of NT Ramarao. Okay, not junior NTR, senior NTR. Okay, so he acted in more than 300 plus movies, and his name was throughout integrated Andhra Pradesh. People felt that he is a leader by looking at his characters, which was in the movies, and there is a vacuum of leadership in the political, and he is trying to fill that vacuum of leadership by entering into politics. He himself satisfied his self-esteem need as a recognition and worked as a chief minister. Whether you believe or not, ND and NDA, I think, yes, NDA. He is one of the ringmaster in central government also, with his more number of parliament seats. Telugu Party got more number of parliament seats, and he is a um, deciding factor at forming the central government. Okay, so his basic needs are fulfilled and his safety needs are you just need not to be think about that one and he is after safety needs social needs he is recognized he is having more fans and he is having a group and he is donating and he is extending his love to his fans and Andhra Pradesh people at that time fulfilled his social needs. Now he achieved his esteem needs becoming as a chief minister of Andhra Pradesh. And you also find a Swamiji who belongs to Tamil Nadu, and he himself become and started a separate group. It need not to be discussed in detail. Okay, but he is at that stage, self esteem stage. Okay, and internal esteem needs are those related to self esteem, such as self respect and achievement. External esteem needs are those such social status and recognition. And these some needs are self respect, achievement, attention, recognition, and reputation. These are the self esteem needs. Okay. Then final is the self actualization. Self-actualization is the summit of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It is a quest of reaching one's full potential as a person. So I achieved in my life everything. Now he is fighting for justice, truth, wisdom, and for the society itself. Okay, he would need recognition like that. Our lady IPS officer just go back to her previous life. Now, understand from the basic life to become IPS officer. Later, now she is working as a lieutenant governor to the one of the state. It's lieutenant governor to the union territory. I think. Okay, all right. So that is self-actualization. Like many people are there. Like many people are there. Then, so these are the needs which were explained by Abraham Maslow, And there are some criticisms about these needs. Those are needs may not follow a definite hierarchical order. Sometimes, okay, there will be, we can't say all the people are coming from bottom to top itself. Okay, people, and you find the people of children of AS, IPS officers. Somebody, they will become again IAS and IPS officers, and they either for service motto or for the role they want to play like their fathers played. So they are after the self-esteem needs, after the safety needs, and they need not worry about physiological needs, safety needs, and self-actualization needs like that. Okay, so order may not be the same like that, and even if satisfy the need is not satisfied, even safety is not satisfied, social need may emerge. Okay, a person who is working in an organization and recently joined um, because of his worthiness, and now he become as a manager itself, manager or the head of the organization. So a stage was bypassed from safety to the self-actualization. The need priority model may not apply to all times in all places. Exactly. Okay. The example I quoted is also suitable for that. Level of motivation may be permanently lower for some people. A person suffering from chronic unemployment may remain satisfied for the rest of his life if only he get enough food. Okay, unemployed youth are there. Their age is increasing day by day, and they are unable to find a job, government job, which they are fighting for that, UPSC or SSC or state government jobs, and they come to conclusion even if a private employment we got, and even if we satisfied with the daily requirement, that is enough for us for life. Okay, they don't think about other than basic needs. Sometimes the order or the level is not at all a. This is the theory of Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Now we will go to the next theory, that is okay. We'll close this and we will go to the next video, I think. Okay. Before that, just we see the table, need hierarchy table that you can draw in the examination. It's a very important one. Right. First one is physiological or survival needs. Okay. Air, water, food are the examples of physiological or survival needs. That is the first basic needs. Okay. Then coming to the safety needs. Safety needs are given in the table. Look at that safety needs. Right. Living in safe area, medical insurance, job security, and financial reserves. That is the second need. Okay. Then coming to the third one is love, affection, and belongingness. Okay. Now there will people would like to become group leaders, and recognition, service oriented, extending the service to the downtrodden people for getting the recognition, and to remember their names and their family names are the, these are the love, affection, and belongingness needs. Look at those, what are the needs categorized in that. Okay, friendship, belonging to a group, giving and receiving love and affection. Okay, now these are the social needs. That is the third stage or step. Then coming to the fourth one is esteem needs. Fourth one is esteem needs. Okay, self-esteem needs are, look at the safety, social needs. Esteem needs is self-respect, achievement, attention, recognition, and reputation. Okay, people they need to be get respect from many people. That is, and they will try to achieve in their life achievements like that. Attention, recognition, and reputation. Then coming to the next one is self-actualization. Then truth, justice, and wisdom and meaning for the life meaning or whatever it may be. That is self-actualization. Okay. Then self-esteem, whatever. Right. Criticism, you already followed that one. Okay. Right. Next theory which we are going to understand is Edgeworth hygiene theory. Hygiene. This we are going to Edgeworth theory. Motivation is one of the most important factor in affecting the human behavior. So the level of motivation an individual or team accepted in their work task can affect all aspects of organizational performance. Motivation will affect the individual as well as the team in the organization. So the overall success of the organization project depends upon the project team's commitment, which is directly related to their level of motivation. Okay, you take a rope. Rope consists of different layers. So how many number of layers you tighten, we made them in a technical way that will show the strength of the rope itself. Okay, in that is the motivation. You are motivating the individuals. Individual motivation will make into a tight and make into a rope that will become a highest. Right, students, we'll close this. Thank you for this Maslow's hierarchy theory. Next, Hesberg's hygiene theory we are going to understand. After Hesberg's hygiene theory, we will understand about the theory X and theory Y. Okay, students, bye.